Robert, talk about your performance. You basically had one hand and a finger playing versus Texas Southern, but you still managed to collect 8 tackles. Talk about your performance versus TSU.
I knew that I was going to have to wear a cast this week, and wasn't quite sure how big it was going to be. The cast that I wore in practice wasn't that large, but they had to wrap padding around it, so that made it a little bit bigger and a little less comfortable. But I just figured there was nothing I can do about it. I was just gonna have to play through it and act as though it wasn't there, and do the best I can to grab cloth with 4 fingers on one hand and use the other hand to the best of my ability. So I just tried to ignore it, man, and just continue to play the way I've been playing all season.
What's been the key to the defense this year for you guys?
We definitely have done a good job as far as run defense. I believe up in the trenches, our defensive line and the linebackers, we definitely have done a great job stopping the run this year, and I feel like a lot of teams respect that about us. They try to come out and establish the run, and after they realize they can't do that, they try to go to the air. And our defensive backs has done a great job of covering wide receivers down the field and making great plays on the ball, even when it seems as though the wide receiver has caught the ball. So we just got to continue to keep up with the intensity and understand that, 3 and out is what we're shooting for, to try to get our offense back on the field as much times as possible.
Talk about the grind of the game when you see your offense struggling there series after series through the middle part of the game. What do you talk about as a defense, just getting involved at?
Just putting them back on the field. We understand that majority of the people on offense are the newer guys on the team. We have a lot of returners on defense, so we understand how to play together. We understand what we can do. We understand that at times our offense are going to struggle, but we can't hang our heads because of that. Only thing that we can do is try to keep them from scoring points so that we can score points. So as a defense, we get up on the sideline and we just talk about keeping the intensity, keeping them 3 and out, so we can get as much rest as we can, and we can give our offense as many plays as possible so they can get into the end zone.
What's going through your mind? And you guys score that touchdown on Saturday night, and you still got like a minute and a half left to play defense. So what is going through your mind out there at that point?
Crunch time. I've always been told big time players make big time plays. Coach called for the nickel before the defense even went out. He called for the nickel package, in which I'm the only linebacker that goes out there. So I knew with that being the defense that we were going to be running, they were probably going to try to run a draw on us, seeing that I was the only one in the box, which they did. But we were able to corral that and chase them out to the sideline. Defensive backs did a great job. And we just knew that we had to hold them and keep them from getting in field goal range. Being that we were only up by 2 points, we knew they weren't looking to get in the end zone. They were just going to try to get to the field goal. So we were just able to. We talked about just bow up, play bulldog defense, and keep them out of range.
You get a victory Saturday. You're 2-1 in the conference. That's got to be huge. Obviously, getting ready to possibly be 3-1 this Saturday.
Yes, sir. This was a great win for us. It's definitely a win that we needed. We all knew that we needed it very bad. We're playing a very good team this Saturday, even though they've struggled this season. Last season, we went into their home stadium, beat them in their homecoming 35-0. So there's no doubt in my mind that they're going to come in here with the same thought process to do that to us this year. So we just got to carry on the maturity level that we grew from and set from this past Saturday and carry that on through the rest of the season.
Very good thing.
All right, let's go, Barrington.